I need to talk to you now. In here. What? I will not feel guilty.
Oh, good for you.
Just because you and Lily Snyder and Lucinda Walsh and every other damsel in distress in this town thinks that she can take my husband who knows where just because her life is in danger does not mean that I'm okay with it. All right? He's my husband. He's mine. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Good. And why Lily thinks that it's her responsibility to bail Rose out every time she's in trouble. You would never do that for me, would you?
Well, I don't know, Katie. Would you want me to bail you out? It seems to be a privilege you reserve for Simon.
Well, he is my husband.
Yes, he is. What is it? I thought we were talking about sisters.
Speaking of, what does that mean to you, that I'm your sister?
Oh, well, in the case of scampering through the forest naked, it meant embarrassment. Oh, then there's the stolen plane. But I gotta be honest with you here. I would have given just about anything if I could have locked you up and thrown away the key.
Oh, believe me. I wish you sold real estate.
No, I don't know, Katie. Having me here to run interference for you from the DA, it seems to be working, huh?
I'm not talking about the DA or my glorious past or anything like that. I just... Okay, I can't believe I even have to ask this. If I were in trouble, would you bail me out? The way Lily does for Rose?
You don't know?
If I did, I wouldn't have to ask.
Of course I would. I love you. And I have bailed you out endlessly. And, of course I prefer that you avoid trouble.
It's avoiding trouble. See? I thought that was a good idea, too. But I think I've made a really big mistake with Simon.
So have you received any proof that Rose has been kidnapped? Huh? Ransom demands, threats?
Darling, it's not a question of money here. It's a question of satisfaction. Now, if they find out...
Who are they? Who have you ticked off this time?
Well,
No.
the local guys, the old guard or the new guard. Darling, people involved in the land transfer, the last coup, okay? Now, Worldwide is. That's what it is, and my former company was the same, and I have interests. I have properties, and I have to protect them. Well, given Rose's connection to me today, she's vice president of God knows what at Worldwide. I'm just... Darling, she's vulnerable. She's vulnerable because of me, and she needs your help. Help. See? You see, I can't do it without your help.
Simon promised to say no if Lily or Lucinda asked him to go to Ivania.
Oh, Katie.
What? He's my husband.
Exactly. He's your husband. He's not a lapdog, and it's... You can't keep a man like Simon tied down and keep him.
So what, I'm just supposed to sit here while he runs around the globe rescuing women who should have known how to get out of trouble by now?
Well, that's the guy you married. You didn't marry a school superintendent or a pediatrician, did you? No, you married a mercenary. Have gun, will travel. That's who he is.
How am I supposed to build a life with someone who's never around?
I don't know. But Katie, you know what to do. You don't need me to tell you what to do.
So it's hopeless.
No, it's not, honey. No. You just... Katie, if you want to keep him, just accept him. Otherwise, you're both going to be miserable. Come on. I'll walk you to your car, okay? Come on.
Just so you know, if you're ever in trouble, I'd bail you out.
I'm trying to change my life. So far, what have I accomplished? I've been a thief, a con man, a drifter. Despite all that, a really terrific girl has fallen in love with me. Not the man I tried to convince her that I was with me. She even wanted to marry me. She even married me. Now, I think I owe her a little more than a postcard and a I've been to Ivania t-shirt. Look, I owe her time and effort, and we're building this house.
Simon,
And this...
I'll buy you a house.
She doesn't want that. She wants me there beside her, building it together. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, that's just fine. I understand, but couldn't you put it off for a little bit? I'll don a smock, and I'll help you paint your house. You know, I'm just asking. I'm wanting to borrow you for a couple of weeks. You know, if they find out Rose's connection to me, they might execute her. The situation is critical.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry, and if I could do anything... I gotta go, I can't. Hey.
Hey. You were gone a long time?
Yeah, Lucinda called. I'm at a job for underground on the way to the hardware store.
She asked you to go to Lavanya?
I turned her down. I promised you, Katie.
About that promise.
Look, it's okay. It's okay. I'm glad to have the time off. Get this place in order. Spend some time together. It'll be great.
And you'll hate it. And then you'll hate me.
No, never.
It was never right for me to force you to make that promise. You are who you are. And